Good evening, my friends. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I hot-footed it straight from the basement up to here to get ready for this after my live sale this afternoon. So if any of you are watching and you're not part of my VIP group, I did a live sale this afternoon, which was all about products that you might need to prepare food. And I went through several recipes that I make regularly and use my Tupperware for, and suggested to you what you might need to have in order to make those recipes. And the recipes and the products are all listed out uh, in my VIP group. So all you have to do to get hold of those is to click on the link above, check out the sale, and maybe you'll see some things that you would like to have. So I have some people already watching. So hi, Wendy. I see somebody said hi, Melanie, but I'm not sure who it is because for some reason Facebook is not showing me your name. So you need to click on the link that is above where you're watching to be able to come on. So I'm just, as I'm talking to you, hi, Cindy. Happy Sunday to you. Very nice to see you on this afternoon. So all I'm doing at the moment is just cutting up some potatoes. You can see they are all still with the peel on because I never peel potatoes now unless I'm making mashed potatoes. Then I peel them. And what I'm doing with these now is preparing them for our dinner this evening. And we have Siobhan here, my daughter Violet's partner, while Violet is in hospital. Oh, hi, Sin Sin. Okay, so Sin Sin, I got a request from you, but I was worried that it was a scam. So I never replied to it. But if you send me another request, I'll be happy to accept your friend request. So I'm just so wary of Tupperware, of Facebook at the moment, because there are so many people that seem to have double accounts. Okay, so there we have in the bottom of my stack cooker, which is the 3 liter, one of my favorite products. I have my potatoes there ready. I'm going to now get some oil. I'm going to add into it some Montreal chicken spice, cook it in the microwave at 80% power for 10 minutes, and I'm going to end up with some delicious potatoes. So here is my oil. Just put a bit of oil on there. And I have some salt and put a bit of salt and a bit of Montreal chicken spices. Oh, and you can see my beautiful ground beef here that is waiting. I'm going to make some burgers with that and cook them in my micro grill. Okay, so that's that ready. I'm not going to cook it straight away because there we go. And I'm going to cook these with the ears, the lid, and the base in the same direction. And I will cook them, as I say, probably for 8 to 10 minutes at 80% power. Okay, now I've got my ground beef here. And I'm going to take my Junior That's a Bowl, and I'm going to put the ground beef into my Junior That's a Bowl. Now, I knew it was still a little bit frozen, so let me just break off the edges. Now, I learned how to make homemade beef burgers from my business leader, Maria, who is one of the best cooks I've ever come across. And what she said is when you make beef burgers, you don't need to add anything like bread or any breadcrumbs or egg or anything like that. She says just add in spices. I'm just going to wash my hands quickly so that I can get my hands in here. So ever since she taught me how to do beef burgers, that's all I've ever done. So I never add in anything other than Italian spices. So I'm just going to break this up because it's still a little bit frozen, but it's, as you can see, it's easy to handle. And by the time I come to cook everything, it'll be perfect. So let's have some comments going. Oh, I need to put my widget jar out. So in the comments, I would love to know what are you making for dinner tonight? What are you making for dinner tonight? And as you tell me what you're making for dinner tonight, so your head will pop into my jar. And that means I can include you in any draws I do. Cindy, you love all my recipes. Thank you. Oh, well, that's good. I'm very happy. Well, you know, when I joined Tupperware 16 years ago, I never cooked. I was this person that bought lasagna from the store, put it in the oven and served it up for dinner. So I've learned so much about cooking. And thanks to all the Tupperware equipment, I've realized that it's not about how skilled you are at cooking. It's often about the tools you have. Okay, so there I've got my ground beef now. I'm going to get some Italian spices and we're going to add them in. Your daughter is buying us Chinese. Oh, that sounds nice. Actually, we had dinner out yesterday. I'll tell you in a second. So yesterday we went to see Violet, who's my daughter, who's recovering from surgery, and she wasn't feeling the best yesterday. So she said, "Oh, would you mind if I just see Siobhan?" And Alan and I were fine. It was pouring with rain. We were sitting in Alan's car. He has a Tesla, and we were playing video games while Siobhan was visiting Violet. And when she came back, we said, okay, we're going to go and do a bit of an outing. So we went into the center of Montreal to a place, Rue Saint-Denis. And it's a place where there's a lot of bustling action going on. But the main reason we were there is because they have an amazing running shoe shop there. And so I said to Alan, you know, I think Killian would like to buy you some running shoes, because he was saying to me, oh, you know, he like was just complaining, joking that he didn't get anything from his children. And so I said, oh, well, Killian, who's our dog, I said, he wants to buy you some nice running shoes. And I knew that there was some really special running shoes that Alan wanted. So we went into town and got those. And then, oh no, I'm getting days mixed up. And then we came home and I had already prepared the dinner and I made a triple layer in my Smart Multi Cooker. It was absolutely delicious, guys. It was really good. So that was good. But on Friday night, we went to Saint-Hubert. That's what we did on Friday night. Cindy, leftover roast with veggies cooked in the pressure cooker. Very nice. So no drawing for me. Oh, everybody's in the draw if you want to be in the draw. All of my people watching mostly are consultants, Cindy, so don't worry about that. Wendy is gonna make pizza today. That sounds good, Wendy. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Italian spices and we're gonna put in about a tablespoon in the whole of that. So let me see if I can get my hand in far enough because it's getting low. There, that'll do. So I'm going to sprinkle that on and then I'm just going to mix that into the ground beef. There we go. And I'm going to get my MicroPro grill out. Hi, Ingrid. I'm going to get my MicroPro grill out, make some little burgers, and we'll be cooking those up for dinner. So at my sale this afternoon, we were talking about the MicroPro grill, and one of the girls was telling me on the live that she has a MicroPro grill and she doesn't know what to use it for. And it blows my mind because I use it so often in my week. And I guess the thing is, with all Tupperware, and I remember I was like this with the microwave pressure cooker, you have to have the courage to try it, right? And once you've tried it, you say, whoa, that is so easy. I'm going to do that again. So what I'm going to do is take like a ball, if you like, of meat. I'm going to put it on and I'm just going to make a little hole like that in the middle, which helps with the cooking. And these are only going to be little sort of bite-sized burgers. But usually I do this meat and I do it for Alan and me, and we always have some left over. But because Siobhan is here, I'm going to make these little ones, and then we can each have a few. So just popping my finger in the middle there. So they look like that, right? So I might be able to make 9 out of this, I think. So Alan and Siobhan went to visit Violet this afternoon, and they said she's looking a lot better and stronger. So all of that is good. I rebooked Siobhan and Violet's airfares back to Edmonton, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So this is good. Making these little burgers, I think it's going to be good. There we go. I might even have enough for a few more. So we're going to have lots of little baby burgers. So I think I'll be able to get about 9 on here. And because I know that during cooking, the burgers are going to shrink. So thank you, Cindy. Let's put that on. And one more, and I've still got a little bit left. So I think I'm going to make a couple more and maybe cook 2 batches. Because of course, the thing about cooking, I don't know what I just call them mini burgers, Linda. Sliders, I think that's something else. I don't know. That's a North American term, which I don't really know what it is. So there we go. So I've got 9 little burgers there. I'm going to cook those, and probably what I'll do is I'll put them on for 4 minutes, then I'll check them, And if I think they need to be turned over and cooked on the other side, I'll probably cook them for 1 more minute. And so that way we're going to have burgers. We've got our potatoes. And I'm going to cook all this afterwards because I have 2 microwaves. But if I put the potatoes on to cook and not the burgers, then everything's going to be out of sync. But I don't want to put on the microwave that is just here because it interferes with my transmission. So what else are we going to have with this? We're going to have salad, of course. So the salad is not going to be anything too exciting tonight. Sliders are great on Hawaiian rolls. See, that's another thing. I don't know what a Hawaiian roll is. We just eat them with salad. Okay, so what am I going to do for salad? Well, I've got in my large Fridge Smart, which I'm really hoping Tupperware are going to bring some of these out to sell with the Fridge Smart special. I've got my lettuce. So I've got some iceberg and some romaine lettuce. So I'm just going to break up some of those pieces and put them in a bowl. And I'll use my large impressions bowl. So this is all I do with my romaine lettuce is I just take the leaves off and break it up. Oh, hold on a minute. I have a little friend here. There you go. Little friend who loves lettuce, amongst other things. So this will be nice because we'll have some romaine, but we'll also have some iceberg lettuce. So I'll just cut that end off and put those little bits in there. And I'm just going to break up some of the iceberg lettuce too. Oh, it's nice and crisp. There we go. Oh yeah, this is going to be yummy. Nice and fresh. Doesn't it sound fresh? Yes, so fresh. And I've had the iceberg for over a week now. So there we go. I've got some mixed lettuce in there. And what else am I going to add in? Well, I'm not going to make you stay and watch while I cut up some cucumber. I have some celery. Let me show you the celery though, because I've had that for 2 weeks. So this is my celery. Look at that. I've had that for 2 weeks. We keep going, having a bit of it. Killian likes celery too. So he'll take away a piece. So what I'll do is I'll take some of these pieces and just cut them into little pieces. Alan doesn't like celery too much, so I won't put too much in. And I'll have to start munching down on that. So I've got celery, cucumber, I've got little tomatoes, and of course my tomatoes, they're in my pantry, not my fridge. This is how I store tomatoes in my pantry. They stay firm, fresh, and delicious. That's the difference. In the fridge, they'll stay firm as well, but they won't be delicious because there's an enzyme in them that breaks the tomato down and your flesh goes all sort of mushy. So if you can keep them in a Fridge Smart with the air vent fully open, you will find that your tomatoes last longer and taste a lot better. Okay, so folks, I think that's probably it from me tonight. Really good to see you all on. Yes, absolutely, Wendy. That is the beauty of Fridge Smarts. And of course, we do have that amazing Fridge Smart special on at the moment where the sets, 2 sets, cost less than one regular set. And if you're a Tupperware member, they cost even less. So for $96.75, you can get 2 sets of Fridge Smarts, which will make such a difference to you, you won't believe it. So if you would like to join Tupperware, please join. Use the link above. If you want to go to my VIP group and see the fun we had this afternoon, please click on the link. And have yourselves a fantastic Sunday evening. I will be back again tomorrow for Live at 5. But before I go, I'm going to do a quick draw for everybody who's in my box. So let's bring the jar over to here and let's get a winner. Sherry Lynn Joyce, you are the winner this evening. So if you decide you want to take advantage of my winnings, Sherry Lynn, all you have to do is claim it. It is a number 2 modular mate for $5. That is your winnings for tonight. So have a great evening, everybody. Sherry Lynn, enjoy your special Chinese. And everybody else, have a great evening, and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.